Welcome back, fellow strategists. My name is DanIsStoned, and I'm delighted for you guys to be able to join me today for another episode of Imperator Rome as the glorious Republic of Rome. So in the last episode, we finished the war against the, I think it's the Brutians and their allies. And you can see we've taken like the boot of Italy, or most of it. All that's left is pretty much the tip here and the side where Apulia and Messapia are. What we will do here now, I think we'll probably try and get our aggressive expansion down a little bit. Not too much, but maybe get it down to about 10. Once it's down to about 10, I think we will try to go to war against Apulia and Messapia, just for the simple reason that the mission up here is here to destroy Apulians. It would be nice to get that pop assimilation speed plus 15%, which means we could increase considerably the amount of, or more or less reduce the amount of time it takes considerably to assimilate pops. I do want to make sure it's all Roman. It is starting out nicely. I mean, here is, in most of the areas here, it is slowly assimilating and it's going quite quickly. So we'll definitely try and do that. In this period of peace, what we'll also do is I'll probably try and upgrade the infrastructure of some of our cities, get some buildings built and so forth. In order to do that, what I might do is I might actually change one of these national ideas and go with the, what is it? I think it's the standardised construction. I will lose the loyalty, monthly extra loyalty, and the national freeman happiness plus 10% for a little while, but I'm not really that bothered. I just want to use it so we can reduce the cost it will to build buildings. And considering we have a guy with 6 finesse, which means it reduces by 12% the build cost, with an extra 15% reduction on that, I think it's worthwhile. Before I start the episode, off camera, I did reduce the amount of forts, so I deleted a couple of forts. I've also moved province capital, I think, so... No, I forgot to move this one. We need to move one down to Croton. I'll move it here. That's where the province capital will be. I moved the province capital of Lucania here down to, I think it's Heraclea there. That's a nice city. It's nice and juicy. It's got farmland as well, which increases the pop capacity and so forth. So, and it's already got fort there, so it saves us from building one. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get the game rolling here. Now, we are making, 7.18 gold per month. I think it'll be a little bit more when we, once the month ticks over, because we've got some more land, so hopefully it will be a little bit better. Let's have a look. We make, oh no, it's actually a little bit less, because we have a few extra forts. That's the reason why. What I will do though is, these guys are going to stay here. I will leave them the 2nd Legion down in Croton to keep the peace. What I will do, I think I'll raise a governor army, just because there's some places here with a little bit of unrest. Before I do, let's, what do they want? Talentia wants to import hemp, no problem, you can have that. What do they want? They want fish, which increases national freeman happiness. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that is done. What I'll do now is I'll probably just recruit a small little army. Probably a small governor army. Let's recruit cohorts. Sagittarii, is it Sagittarii? That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And I'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's more than enough. That is a little army of 10,000 strong that I'll base in Heraclea and will assign to the governor to reduce unrest in this region. Up here, what have I got? I think we've got, we make more tax here than anything else. I'm going to leave that there. The pops here are majoritarily Roman, so I'm just going to keep leaving it on this first. We'll leave it on cultural assimilation. I think we've still got the modifier here for another year, so I'll keep it on till another year goes, because as you can see, it increases considerably the assimilation speed. It goes really quickly. So once that is finished, then I'll change it to I'll probably change it to commerce, just try and get that little bit extra cash. We have an army, of course, this is the army I've just built, but that's fine. I'm just going to get you guys, assemble you in Heraclea. We'll make a little bit less money now, of course, obviously, but we need to remember that we have a few more resources here which we can export, like wood, for example, and increases our ship recruit speed. We're going to export it to them, no problem. And then we need to really think about where we are going to build some stuff. I probably need to upgrade, build some buildings in these cities over here, mainly, probably get a mine or something here. I know I can't have a mine because it's a city. Probably get some libraries and some... maybe even some temples and some theatres and so forth. Just because we have a few pops in here. Actually, maybe not even here. I don't really need a theatre or a temple yet. We'll just get some libraries and some academies to increase the amount of citizens that we have and therefore increase our tech ratio, which is quite low. 65% could be better, so we need to work on that. Anyway, a gift horse. We have long been warned to be suspicious of gifts, especially in the current political climate. So, who gives me a gift? I think it's this guy Quintus Publius Julianus. The amount of armies goes up and I owe the military faction a favour. Why not? Let's get more morale. I'll happily have that. That's fine by me. So you're based in Capua. That's fine. You guys here are not going to have a supply train just because that you are a governor army, so you don't need a supply train. Oh, there we go. And you're going to reduce the unrest down in this region. There we go. So that's reduced it considerably, which is quite nice. And that would increase then the assimilation speed. Thank God for that. How's this? This is ticking down by 0.09. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but hey. Oh, and our stability increased, so that's great. It's going to take a bit of time, but it is what it is. Let's just have a look. I was going to look at something. What about... no, it was diplomacy. That's it. I think I changed it. Yeah, I changed it to appeasing stats off camera. So that gets the decay down by plus 0.20. I think they've reduced the decay. They must have reduced it significantly because it wasn't this slow before. They must have. If you guys know, just drop a comment. Tell me if they have or not. I can't remember in the patch notes if they did or not. What about these guys? Would anyone... They would want to declare war. They could let me go to war straight away on these guys. I am very tempted to. I really am incredibly tempted. But beforehand, I am going to get rid of the ordered retreat, I think, first. Yeah, I'm going to change that, and I'm just going to go for the standardized construction. I will lose a little bonus, but I'm not bothered at the moment, to be honest. The thing I'm most bothered about is the fact that now we have less building costs. So I think it should cost... Yeah, it only costs 36 now. So you roll the finesse minus 12%, standardized construction minus 15%. It's all useful and it all works. Tech-wise, is there anything... There's something we can get for build cost here. Anyway, we've got an event here across the Adriatic. For many long years, those in control of the Epirote lands have interfered with the region they call Magna Graecia. Now our territory is beginning to overlap with their sphere of influence. It has become all too apparent that there is only one solution. If we are ever to be free of their meddling, we must take to the sea, claim their land in order to protect their fair citizens of so-called Magna Graecia, who wish to lead a peaceful existence under our rule. Rome gains a claim on every territory in the areas of Epirus and Livy Graecia. Oh, ha, ha, that is fantastic. We gain 3 claims. 3 claims. So we had a free claim on these guys, which is great. They're already at war. Very tempting to take that once we unite Italia. I think the first objective would be to unite Italia. Once Italia is united, then we probably kind of seek the lands over in Greece. Anyway, shoring up defences. So the denizens of the territory of Velia have begun feuding with their neighbours of Volsetium. As a result, an impressive fortified wall is being erected in Velia. Where is Velia? I think it's here. Let them continue. Oh, I gain 1,000 manpower. Why not? I'll happily take 1,000 manpower. Do I want to get the tech, though, which reduces build cost, again, by 5%? Maybe not at the moment. Yeah, maybe not at the moment. Here, I probably don't need anything else. Could probably go for another live, but... No, we're not going to do that there. Here. Could go with another live as well. I think I might actually just live up over here. Well, I can build something here. What could I build here? What is the citizen ratio? Yeah, I think I should live up. Get a live there. I'll also get a library here. Could probably live up in Rome as well. I probably should live up maybe over here. Yeah, let's just get some libraries going in the capital province. Increase the amount of citizens. An election is going to happen soon. It will be Publius Cornelius Mus who will be in power. And I think it's happening now. There we go. And it is happened. So we have changed consul. Our stability drops a little bit. I haven't checked the laws for a while. It would be nice to have a look at what laws are available. Yeah, they wouldn't want to pass. Why not? Yeah, nobody really wants to kind of pass any laws just yet. Lex Gabinia. That would be nice. The Lex... what is it? The Lex Caix de Vectigalibus. Import value would be nice. Maybe Curate Assembly... Okay, what about over here? I need civic advances, and I need civic advances down here. That pop conversion... No, I mean, I was going to say pop conversion speed could be useful at some point. What about military reforms? Lex Porcia would be nice. What about the election reforms? Nah, not really to do with election yet. Yeah, we could change a law at some point. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's call down an omen. Probably national tax again. Boom, more cash is definitely needed, because without it we lose money. So we're definitely going to need it. The library has been built over here, which now increases our... There we go, that is great. Increases the amount of, well, the optimal amount of citizens in there, which is good. Etruria are allied with Carthage, so I'm going to have to find another way to get them. I think Umbria are allied with them as well. They're not anymore. So who are they allied with? Genuatia and Igornia. Who are they? Where's the other guys who are allied to? Who are they? Oh, let's have a look. It's all the way up there. Okay, so we might have to go to war with Etruria if we want to go to war with Carthage as well. Someone died anyway. Lucius Papyrus Cursor died in flagrante delicto. I think it was the commander of the Legion. I'm pretty sure he was. I'm just going to leave it without a commander because it will reduce the wages we pay. Because a governor, well, a general have to pay him wages. And of course, if we pay him wages, then it costs us money to pay him. So we should make a little bit more money at the end of the month, maybe. Yeah, we make 3 instead of 2. So the wages have gone down. I could just probably assign to the governor, really. Maybe not to him. Yeah, I'll just assign him to him. Why not? Or no, I'll just attach. They can just freely stay there. I should probably increase the size of the army at some point, but we don't have enough money to do so at the moment. Let's keep checking the culture map mode just so we can find out. Yeah, it's slowly getting to be Roman. Slowly, slowly. Anyway, what's this? Liberation. So we can promote some slaves into freemen. Or I gain money and I gain a bit of corruption, lose popularity. I'm going to get the cash here. Just because it will enable us to build a couple of extra buildings. So maybe build a library in Tiber. Yeah, let's get a library there in Tiber. Probably should get a library in Rome as well. Get another library in Rome and I'll go for an academy. Library and academy, that will increase the promotion speed. Another library should increase the citizen fraction a little bit more. I could definitely go for another library after that. We probably should. I'm probably going to get another library. We need 36 gold. We make only 1.41 now. We don't really make that much. Do I have any extra trade routes? I need to look at the trade route map mode. Where is it? Not trade goods. Trade routes. There you are. We have one here that has. We have 2 down here that we can use actually. What about some wine? But no, that's from our capital. Iron is also from us because nobody really wants to trade with us. What if I were to improve opinion with Egypt? And they're outside our diplomatic range. What about if I was to improve opinion with... What about Thrace? Let's improve opinion with Thrace. Why not? Maybe with Macedon as well. Let's improve opinion with them. At least then they might like us enough to actually allow us to get resources. Macedon are occupied all over the place. And they're really losing a bad war against Talantia. They're going to get broken up. Definitely. What's going on in the world? Egypt are being Egypt. Kush is being Kush. Stability increased. Thank gods for that. You know what? I'm going to pass a law. I just thought about it. Let's go for the Lex Porcia here. There we go. Okay, that will help us. That will reduce the army maintenance by a little bit, and we should make a bit more cash. Anyway, back to the world. So the Seleucid Empire is still big. Moria is massive. The Phrygia, they've lost some land, I think. Paphlagonia and it's Pergamon now, so they're free. No major power in Iberia, no major power in Gaul, and no major power in England. Carthage are being Carthage. I don't think they've really expanded that much. Unless they've got Massilia as a feudatory. No, they haven't. Mauritania maybe, if they're allied with Carthage. That's strange. So Carthage don't seem to be warring too much. Who are they at war against? Caesartania and... Are they maybe going to war in Iberia maybe? Oh, they've lost land in Iberia. That's interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Anyway, a child is born, so the consul has had a kid. Secundo is called. Okay, fair enough. Have his babies. Now we make 3.2 gold per month, which is a bit better considering that we have adopted the law, which does reduce army maintenance, thank God for that. What's this? Pirate lair. It's come to our attention that a pirate lair has sprung up in Velia. The local merchants and traders clamour for us to root out these pirates so that their trade ships can continue to sail along our shores. So what happens? We'll dislodge the pirates by force if necessary. So what do happen? So Velia gets pirates discontented. Unrest goes up, local tax goes down, migration attraction goes down, but the province of Lucania gains anti-piracy activity, which increases citizen output and happiness. Or I can lose popularity and gain a pirate colony. Yeah, we'll dislodge the pirates. Let's get rid of them. That means we make a little bit more tech normally. Yeah, we make a bit more now, which is great. I think we're up from 64 to 67 from when I last checked. And we don't make as much gold now. And wow, how come? How come? What culture is this? It's all Roman pretty much here now. I could change this actually. We could go for... Yeah, I think we could change that because it's now mostly Roman. And I could actually put it on maybe commerce income would be nice. Because it gives us a little bit extra food as well. And it also increases commerce value. So we could probably do that. How much would I need? I need... Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for the... let's go for increased trade. That should increase our money a little bit. Fort maintenance, army maintenance. Yeah, we are not making much gold at all now. We are so not making much money. I probably need to conquer more land. Let's have a look at the end of the month here when it happens. Still 0.42. 0.46 now. Yeah, it's getting a bit rocky. Maybe I have too many men. It's probably that. I probably just have too many men, to be honest. But hey, I do like a big army. And I'll probably just get ready to go to war, to be fair. We have a little bit of aggressive expansion, but... Who are these allied with? And the Senate would want to go to war against these guys, so I think we're just going to get ready. I mean, why not? So we're just going to bring down the main force here. I'm going to bring them to this place. Bring them to... Where is it? Canusium? Down there. These guys are going to go... Probably to Tarentum here. And then this guy is going to go in the middle here. And then we'll just attack them from 3 different fronts. And we'll take out the Apulians and it will do the mission. Let's just double check. Destroy Apulians. Yeah, if I take them both out, then that mission is complete. And unrest goes down and pop assimilation speed goes up. And then we can probably move on to going to tame the Brutians, which we would have done. And that would increase the... Oh, I don't have all the land there, of course. There's just this bit here. So I couldn't do tame Brutians yet. I'll need to take what Syracuse have. We could move out to unseat Umbrians and end Etruscans. Adriatic opportunities. That's interesting. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's just move the armies on the borders. Why am I losing so much money here? I'm just gonna take the fleet maintenance down to 0 here. Fleet maintenance 0. There we go. That makes us a little bit of money. But yeah, it's worrying. We definitely need more cash. Claudian army stands down. Where was his army? He didn't even have an army. That must be a bug. It's got to be a bug. He has no army. I'm pretty sure. it must have bugged out. Okay, they want money. Well, they want trade route. That's fine. We're not making a lot of money, but hey. Anyway, let's get ready to go to war. Let's slow the speed down a little bit here. Oh yeah, a lot of people want this war. How many men do they have? 7 cohorts. When is Macedon going to end the war here? -96. Hopefully they'll end it, and hopefully the war between Messapian and Macedon and whatever will end, and then that will be released. Hopefully that's what will happen. Anyway, let's take them out. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So we bring in all of our allies. They just bring. Oh, I don't have a damn claim. Okay, I need to fabricate a claim then. It doesn't matter. We'll just fabricate a claim. Covert actions again. Oh, I don't have the political influence. Oh well. Let's just wait till we get the political influence, and then I'll do it. I keep forgetting to do the claims on all the borders. I must kind of get into a habit of doing it. So I'm going to have to wait 2 months. Yeah, we're going to have to wait another month after that. That's a shame. Do I have a claim on these guys? I know they're a subject of me. They're my subjects, so I can't do anything. Can I integrate them? I could, but I need them to have a bit more opinion of me, but we'll do that in a bit. Or should I? No, we'll do it in a bit. We'll do it in a bit. Now what I need to do is fabricate a claim. Because I don't want to waste my political influence on, how to put it, on improving their opinion when I need it to build a claim. And if I would have improved opinion, then I wouldn't have enough to make a claim, and then it'll take even longer. Anyway, attack of the pirates. Publius Cornelius Mus, wary of losing favour with the local population, has decided to give in to its demands. After a year of preparation, he is finally ready to attack, and his advisors cannot agree on, however, whether it would be the best to attack them by land or by sea. So I'll take the overland route, we gain local tax, and morale of armies. Oh, basically it's the same thing, except we either get morale of armies or navies. Let's go the overland route. Oh no, it removes the pirate haven. Okay, so I lose 20% local tax there, which means you're going to be making less money. But that is what it is. It is what it is. Right, we need to generate more political influence now. I can't even put my armies on drill. I really would like to, because if I drill them, they get more XP and they kind of make more military experience per month, which means I get traditions quicker. But we are really kind of stuck money-wise here. I think because I have too big of an army. Anyway, trade wins. So what do I take? Either commerce value or pop growth and migration attraction. I'm going to go for the commerce value. I should probably get rid of that army, to be honest. I probably don't need all that. I mean, we have, what, 46 cohorts. I have more than Carthage, for Christ's sake. You know what? I'm going to disband the 3rd Legion. Yeah, I'm going to disband the 3rd Legion. 3rd Legion has been disbanded. We'll do that. These guys are going to... These guys can help. This light army are going to give them a hand. That's enough. That means we'll make a bit more money. Now we're making 5.49. It was just too much. I mean, I couldn't maintain them. So that's why. I still want to declare war. I need to make that claim. When's it going to be done? 1st of March, 470. What? Oh, the aggressive expansion reduces the speed. Of course. So it's going to take 2 years to make that claim. Damn. I think we get it done just before... Oh, we do, just before the new election. And the good thing with the next guy is of the civic faction, which increased national tax by 20%, which means a bit more cash. Yeah, the thing I've definitely noticed with the Livy update is that you can no longer make as much, well, maintain as many troops. It's like your money-making capacities seem to be slightly reduced, and the amount to maintain armies seems to be increased. So I think that's a conscious change because. I mean, I can understand it because at some point in some games when I was playing, you could just field a huge, ridiculous amount of men, and it just kind of, for the time period, it wasn't really realistic. You didn't really have armies which were kind of tens and thousands, well, I don't know, 30, 40, 50,000 strong. It's like it wasn't doable. What's this? A minor? Oh, these are. Oh, and of course, I forgot about these. They're queued events. I need to be careful with them. Because they're little events for characters. Anyway, a minor addendum. Gaius Sempronius Babulcus has suggested a small addendum to an often referenced law. So, pertaining the rights of the common folk, it should only be a small effort to push this through the Senate. What happens? So, not this time, perhaps. Okay, or Rome gains 10 stability and I lose political influence. Do I want the free stability? I think I do. Yeah, let's have the free stability. Definitely gets it. Then we make a little bit more money because we have more. Because when you're above 50, you get extra national commerce income. So why not? Which means you make a little bit more cash. But I need to pay attention to these queued events. I think that's the first one I had. I don't think I've had any before, or I would have done it. Anyway, let's have a look. Do we have any trade routes available? None at the moment. Well, they are trade routes, but internally, and I don't want any internal trade routes. What's going on here? Okay, so we are promoting some more pops here, which is nice. What is our... Yep, our citizen ratio is okay. I could get another... Should I go for another lib? And I think I am going to go for another lib. The foundry gives more pop output, but now I'm going to go for another lib. Lib up. Here, I should probably go for lib and academy. Here, I probably want lib and academy as well. Here, Lib and Academy. Yeah, I just need Lib and Academy, really. We just want to get this tech level up. Anyway, the Mermatime Republic want livestock from Compania. No problem. Please do. Please be my guest. Please be my guest. We're at 67% for the claim. Hopefully I'll be able to get the war off during this episode. I really do. Still 70 seats supporting me, so we could still get it done. Who are you guys? You're allied with Apulia. Who would they bring in? Oh, cool, they bring in Sapontum as well. That's fine. That's not a problem. Bring them in also. That's fine by me. What is their fort level, though? Level 2 fort level. Okay. Level 1 fort level here. And a level 2 fort level. That's interesting. That's interesting. Gonna need these two to siege that. But we'll take Apulia out first. Anyway, shame of a governor. In the midst of a fallow season, Lucius Postumus Megellus, one of our most esteemed governors, held a vast and lavish party in his summer palace at Heraclea. Either demand payment to the territory, he loses loyalty, and Heraclea gains a granary. That could be useful. More food in there, why not? Another demand his resignation. So it gives me local tax plus 50%. And get some rest down. Or the commoners are not our problem. I'm going to demand payment, get a free granary out of it. And the granary means we have more food, which means we can store more stuff, which is great. There we go, up to 1400 food capacity. Why not? Just because we can. We're back up to 83 gold, which means we probably need a few more buildings. Let's go for Lib and Academy here. Lib Academy, Lib Academy, Lib and Academy. All the best things for more tech. And we're up to 74%, so it is working. Our policy is working. It's getting there slowly. A great servant of the Republic. So the services to the state rendered by Gnaeus Flavius are without equal in his generation, even among the great families of our country. Many expect that through his deeds his line will soon rise to be more influential than our traditional aristocratic lineages. So the Sempronian line is a disgrace, so Flavius becomes a prominent family in Rome. As the head of a new family, he'll take on the minor characters as his clients, and the Semproni will no longer be a great family. Okay, so he will no longer be a great family, but he will, and he's a populist, don't know. The Claudian family is dishonouring their ancestors. I get rid of the Claudius family. Or let's put this upstart in his place. Yeah, he's not loyal. I don't want you. Is he dying? He is dying as well, so yeah, let's put this upstart in his place. I don't want him. Yeah, no way. Who's this guy? He really hates me. Incredibly so. Could grant him a holding, but I'm not going to do that. We have 2 disloyal characters, but that is what it is. Let's just check on the culture map mode now. The Roman is slowly spreading all over the place. Yeah, we're nearly majority all over the place now, which is good. Which is good. Roman hegemony is what we want, and that is one of the missions as well. And I have a claim on Apulia. Fantastic. We can actually go to war. I'll just show you Roman hegemony. It's down here. So that means we want basically primary culture happiness plus 15%, wrong culture happiness minus 15%, which means that if the more kind of Romans we have, the happier they will be, and then the other cultures that aren't Roman will be less happy. But I want to go down that route. Anyway, we can go to war now. And the Senate will support me, thank God still. Macedon have embarked an army over here. Why have they embarked an army over here? Macedon's losing 99%. They're going to sue for peace. I don't know why they're down there. Anyway, let's just go to war. Take Apulia, that's fine. Bim bam boom. Let's go. Let's go. Another war. The bloodthirsty war would be nice. And we are going to have one. So you guys, take these guys out over here. You, I'm probably going to move you... Where should I move you guys? You guys are going to move over here. See where the enemy moves his men here from Apulia. Probably move these guys in as well, to be honest. However, they don't have any supplies. I'm going to leave these here. We are victorious over there, which is fine, and we captured somebody, which is also very good. See if I can catch this guy here. Let's wait for him to go on. There we go. Now I can catch him. Move these guys in as reinforcements just in case. We should be fine though. I can't see him. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we didn't even need them. So these guys are going to go here and just capture the land there. Anyway, lofty notions. Publius Cornelius Barbatus and his dreams of high office are fairly well known in the Senate of Rome, but recently he has begun lobbying more urgently of his suitability and deservingness for the role of augur. This guy wants to be augur. Who is my actual augur? Well, augur is bad, and I could put him. So just give him the job. How badly does he want it? So you can pay me for it. Publius, maybe this isn't your thing, so it gets rid of his ambition, and I go, nope, that's not your job. Or, but Publius can't hold a candle to Tiberius. I'm just going to give him the job. The other loses loyalty, but the other guy's better, so why not? And he's the party leader, so might as well put it on. There we go, we are victorious over there, which is cool. Now we are sieging both of them, and then we just need to quickly finish it off and then move down into Messapia. Everything's kind of going to plan. I mean, the game's not been gone for too long. I think maybe 20 odd years, a bit more. I can't remember exactly how long, but we kind of expanded quite well and quite quickly, to be honest. Anyway, the aggressive expansion's reducing very slowly, but don't matter. This won't cost too much as well. Anyway, just to take this Apulia and Messapia, it's not going to cost anything. Why won't Macedon peace out? Just peace out, Macedon. Go away. It's my land. Anyway, friendship costs. Publius Sempronius Sophus, an old friend of Consul Publius, was regaling others with his tales of his rise to power recently. Okay, indeed, it appears to be in my favour. So basically he's been impressing other people for me. So Rome owes civic faction 1 favour. He gains loyalty. Yeah, let's keep being friends with him. Why not? It's a civic faction. I like the civic faction. They bring money. The one I don't like is the populist. And he's quite good. I don't like this populist. He has too much support in the Senate. We're still making money, 8.20 now. Still making quite a bit. I could build some more buildings actually, which I think I'm going to do. Maybe an Ostia would be nice. Let's go for building an Ostia here. Let's go for Lib, and I could go for another academy after. Let's just wait for the next month. What's this? Tribal migration. So 4 tribesmen have moved from Martian territory of Amchen to our territory. Okay, so we get tribesmen are crossing into our borders because we're more civilised apparently. But anyway, let's wait for the next month, then I'll get an academy in there as well. Just to increase the research points and increase the speed that pops promote. Just keep an eye on what's going on down here. Everything should be okay anyway. And there we go, get an academy, boom bam boom, all that is done. 0% here, we've got a nice breach. Here at negative 14%, here negative 14% as well. Macedon, just peace out, man. I mean, you're at negative 99%. Your whole country is occupied. You are probably in a... yeah, you're in debt. Just peace out. Can I... oh, shame I can't appoint dictator. I'd like to do that once at some point. Increase the mandate by a year. It would be nice. Just kind of a cool symbolic thing to do, I think. Okay, this is all 7-7. So look at it, all 7-7-7. How neat is that? Everything's at 7%. Please, Macedon, just go away out here. I mean, you don't need to be there, please. What's going on? Is a freeze? What's going on? Oh, God, there we go. So, another election. I thought it was a war declaration again, because when it freezes, sometimes that happens. Anyway, unpopular consul. Never want to challenge the status quo or even do anything remotely considered interesting. Publius Sempronius Saverio has been elected consul by a slim majority of dull buffoons in wine-stained togas. So what? I Rome gains popular support. Primary culture happiness minus 10%. I either lose a lot of gold or I gain tyranny but gain political influence. Yeah, I'm just going to lose the primary culture happiness. I'm not bothered. Our pops are relatively happy anyway. We need another Prefectus Militaris. Probably going to put the best man for the job here. Let's put Lucius Sempronius Cursor with the military faction. He's good. Got 8 martial stat. He seems to be pretty good for the job. 21% there, that's fine. 14% there, 7%. Now that got blocked on the status quo by the looks of it. I'm just going to up the speed here because... oh, and see, as soon as I up the speed, we win the siege. Let's go down here now. That's like I can't. Well, we're just going to stay there until this war finishes between Macedon and Messapia. Just please finish. Anyway, pirates there have peed us off. We had gained stability for no apparent reason. I still don't know why, but we have gained stability. Tech-wise, we are pretty much around about the same. It's going to take a while for our plan to actually kind of work, but it will do at some point. You'll see. We will get our tech up. Especially once we've done this place here and we've got enough of the lives and the academies. I will go to this region down here and then I'll do this region and so forth. We need to get them all up and going. I need another Roman. Let's go for the national tax again. More gold. It's all highly important. Why aren't you guys suing for peace? Just Macedon, just let go. Why are they at war for? Macedonian to Lantian War. Okay, the siege there has been won, which means that we can now move these men down here. I'm just going to move them over into Heraclea. We don't need to keep them there anymore. Because now they're going to be losing food. Here they're gaining food. I just don't know why these aren't just going to disappear. Just go away. I need to take control of Messapia, and they're stopping me from doing it. No longer importing cloth into Latium. That's interesting. But nobody wants to import. No one wants to trade with me. That's a shame. A real big shame. And a stability drop due to our last action. Again, I have not done anything, so I don't know where that drop's coming from. Oh well. Oh, has he moved? The Macedonian army's moved. Oh no, they haven't. They're still taking control. Oh no, they've pieced out. Fantastic. Okay, so they've pieced out, which means that we now can take the rest of the stuff. Who's that? Who are they? Are they just at war with me? Yeah, they are. They're just at war with me. So my allies are going to take care of that. I'm going to leave them there. They can do the job for me. And I'll end the episode once that's been taken, once the war's finished. I don't want to end it now and kind of have a start the next episode in a war. I'd like to take it, and then off camera I can actually move the capitals and stuff without boring you guys, and change the governor policies and so forth. Let's go for some more buildings. Probably go for... what do I want down here? Maybe another lib. I could go for another lib. Or do I want foundries maybe? Increase instability, okay. Someone died. Publius Sempronius Sophus died. Fair enough. He was I think he was a religious researcher. He is not loyal at all. I'm going to put this guy, Marcus Fulvius Paetinus. He's pretty good, so we'll put you in that position. Now, what do I want to do here? Do I want to go for another... I don't know what I want to go for here. I don't know if I should go for another lib or something else. Because the tax office just no increase, and neither does the marketplace. It's just so not worth it. It really isn't worth anything. I mean, that could be worth for extra manpower, but... Well, what is the culture? Yeah, the culture's all pretty much Roman. So, I think we're just going to go for... Live. Let's just double live, I think. Well, one live there. I'll go for another live down here. We'll live up there, and I'll go for academy down there as well. Next, I'll stockpile a bit of cash. Let's keep the game rolling. I should have kept it rolling, actually, while building the buildings. Military tradition. I can go for some... Oh, heavy infantry offense would be nice. Yeah, and then we could go to the triplex aces tactics. Let's go for the Principes. Heavy infantry offense. Our armies are made up of heavy infantry, so that would be a pretty useful thing to have. Anyway, the siege down here is at 14%. Oh, a gift horse. We have been warned to be suspicious of gifts, especially in the current political climate. So Lucius Postumus offers us a gift, so we gain money. But... Oh, yeah, the Mercantile faction a favour. Why not? That means I can build more buildings. So let's build him in Tiber over here. So I'm going to go for... No, not view pop, sorry, build. Let's build, Lib, and an academy. There we go. That's all good. And we've got all the buildings down here. I don't want to build anymore. Yeah, we've got enough buildings down there. I don't think we need any more. So I'm going to kind of start building up Capua, I think, next. We have a few Italiolan pops here. Oh no, we don't. Not in there. That's in the province. But here, Capua, everything's fine. So I don't need any theatres or temples there. Oh, we've taken the... Cool, they've taken the fort forwards, which is fantastic. Which means now they're just going to take the rest for me, which is absolutely brilliant. We need a Tribunus Militum. We need a new one. Probably put this Marcus Valerius Corvinus. There we go. His statesmanship's low, but it will increase in time. Okay, so everything's been occupied here at 100%. So now I can sue for peace. And we can take this, 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 this. For what? Amiga 8 aggressive expansion? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's definitely take that. Boom. And now, what do I do to the peoples? I wonder what culture they were. They were Greek. They're all Greek. Let's just kill them. So I'm going to kill them. The others are going to get rid of aggressive expansion. Yeah, we're going to get the aggressive expansion down with that. So that's one aggressive expansion reduced. Now we have the whole of the, nearly the whole of the boot, which is fantastic. And I think we can actually finish a mission off. There we are. I've got Destroy Apulians, which is great. Now we get proper simulation speed for that place now, plus 15%. And local unrest goes down. And now we can choose to form a colonia. Anyway, the conquest of Apulia, the Messapiae and Apulii, and their endless squabbling and plotting with the Greek cities are finally at an end. The way to Greece itself is clear, and we can finally find the strength to cross the sea. So what happens? Up to 6 pops in Hydruntum become Roman. Hydruntum becomes a city. Lupii will become second Cybar. Lupii becomes a city. Tarentum, city of Spartan bastards. Tarentum receives 4 Roman freemen, and it becomes the province capital of Tarentum. Oh, that could be cool. Let's have a look at the province here. Where's the province of Tarentum down here? Yeah, I'm going to move. It gives us the free. It gives it like lets us move move the capital to Tarentum, and it is farmland as well. So I'm going to move it to Tarentum. Yeah, let's do that. So there we go. Now we've got the province capital there. Here, the province capital is going to stay, which is fantastic. Mission-wise, can I do? Ah, we can do tame Brutians as well, which is fantastic. So we can also get pop simulation speed and local unrest down, so we'll do that. And we also have an opportunity to form a colonia here. So what? Thurii, the colony of Pericles. Where is Thurii? I need to look at this. Close that mission thing there. Thurii. That's got to be down here. That's here. It becomes what? The capital of Calabria. But no, I want Croton to stay. Croton, site of Pythagoras' school. Yeah, we'll have that. That will become the capital. We'll keep Croton as the capital. That seems to be the best bet. It already has quite a few pops in there, to be honest, as well. So, yep, let's keep it as Croton. There we go. The site of Pythagoras' school. And I think now the next thing we need to do is probably unseat the Umbrians. That is going to be the next objective. Before we do that, I will get aggressive expansion down, and I will try to kind of develop the land we've got now, because we do need to make more money. Hopefully, after that war, we'll start making a little bit more cash, which means that we will quickly develop the different territories, because we will make a lot of money, and then we can just build all the buildings necessary to build more citizens, get more tech, build more commerce, income, and research, and so forth. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. It's been quite a long episode, about 40 minutes long, this one, but I didn't want to end it in the middle of a war. As per usual, if you enjoyed the episode, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more Imperator Rome content, also hit that subscribe button, so then you'll be up to date when any videos come out. As per usual, I can't thank you guys enough, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Imperator Rome. Later, people.